And double 14 for a strong start. Double 7.
74.
On the money.
William, you require
Breakthrough opportunity early for Willie Boland.
Game shot on the first leg,
it,
William Boland.
and this will be
30 odd clear of anyone else. This is some leg from
Steve requires 40.
Tops after 9, a possible 10.
Game
In our
second
leg of the opening match.
40.
Can Boland pose a few questions for West here? Double 10, double 5.
35.
Big darts probably there. West looking to mop up.
Tops for 3-1.
Game shot on the fourth leg, Steve West.
Going along very...
Boland's made his mistakes. 8 darts missed at double. West has one more to win the match here and now, and
20.
he hasn't taken the chance.
William, you requires 16.
People often question my
fifth leg, William Boland.
my use of... I will be at the World Seniors Masters at Westlands in
20.
Yeovil in June. Tickets again
available
for that via dartshop.tv.
As the Alpha Final's not here on Saturday, and Steve West might be making his first small step towards it here. He's already missed match darts. Double top. And Steve West gets the win on debut at the Modus Super Series. A brilliant... It's not a bad guide with those big bulbous barrels.
15.
Can't get near them, though.
Kieran, you require 40.
So High Tower looking at the top shot,
Game shot
pinning the target and doubling his lead.
Yeah, certainly. Big sample, 33.59%, which is... It's tidy, 1 from 3. At the moment, he's none from 6.
43.
Let me start to change that. Race to the hockey there. You could see his arm in vision while Tien was still retrieving his darts. Impatient to finally end the double trouble, and he's managed to do it.
Well, cancel that.
41. Kieran, you require 20.
So 2 10s again in a game that's getting tense.
Well, the one thing we've noticed, Murph, early on today.
That goes here, and it looks pretty much out of the way for tops.
58. Kieran, you require
mismatch start for Hunt. Incoming for Tien.
Well, 17. A double 8. 2 8s. And gets it.
And the match, Kieran.
And just about the right winner for me there. Well,
Tony, you
both
require
players
20.
will just want this leg to end ASAP.
Game shot of the first leg.
Yeah, so he was asked a question: who did he play? He just to settle in, even with all of his experience.
90.
But also, like you, Chris, and I said this in an interview that you can watch on our social media right now on our YouTube channel. Fair play to him for putting himself out there.
Yeah, it is hard, mate. It's daunting.
The third leg, Tony Wood.
Looking at the stats here as well, every player has missed at least 8 darts at double.
Yeah.
But this one will win the match.
And
has won the match for Tony Wood. But after all that double trouble, a lovely 104 kill.
Looking forward to it. Again, looking around the venue, it's absolutely brilliant. The guys at Modus have done an absolutely brilliant job getting something as good as this running. Again, I've not been playing as well, but I'm starting to get back to finding my feet, so I'm looking forward to this week, just getting a bit of competitive games in my belt and then taking the year as it comes.
Yeah, and still very, very young in terms of this game. Didn't work out for you at Q School, but how much can you use something like this when it's not knockout darts? How much do you think that'll benefit you to have this system where you know you're playing 5 games in a day?
Definitely, as I said, like I still feel great in myself in the game, and again, it's just going to help me get back to where I should be. So I'm hoping that this year, after this, my year kicks on, and I look forward to Q School next year.
Yeah, very tough field. There are a lot of good players in that practice room. What's it been like in there this morning?
That's been brilliant. Banter's been flowing, so yeah, it's a good bunch of guys as well. So I'm looking forward to having a good week with the guys, and obviously there's a couple of other different players coming through on Thursday, so looking forward to seeing them as well.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Did not intend that. Double three.
114.
That is a long way down.
Willie require 32.
Yeah, probably why it was such
Game shot on the first leg,
annoyance for
William
Kieran Tien, because
William requires
not
73.
sure exactly where it took place.
Game shot on the second leg, William Boland.
Places that dart in the double. Chris Mason was beaten in the last 16.
66.
Willie Boland going along very nicely here. Tops. 10s for 15.
Game shot on the third leg,
The average is very, very good.
For 33.
One. Oh, double 15.
Well, he's actually had to slow himself down this time, and it might help. It has helped.
Shot,
Willie Boland wins 4-1 against Kieran Tien and picks up his first victory at the Boland.
I don't know about relishing it. I think I'm looking forward to it. I haven't played competitively since like last November, so I am looking forward to it a little bit just to find out where I am. But
yeah, and since dropping off the tour, where would you say your mindset is in terms of darts?
totally empty mind really, because I'm not relying on pro darts or the pressure of hitting a double to pay a bill. I'm not relying on that anymore, so I should be pretty relaxed, to be honest.
And that must give you a lot of freedom to just go up onto the oche and just produce the level of darts we know you're capable of.
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, I mean, I've played an exhibition on Friday night and I played pretty well, beat Anderson, so, you know, that sort of gives you, although it's only an exhibition, I threw well, so that, you know, it gives you an idea of where I am.
And the wealth of experience that you have, of course, this format can be incredibly relentless. You have a lot of experience, though. That's going to stand you in good stead in a format like this, isn't it?
I would hope so, yeah. I mean, physically I'm not at 100%, but, you know, as in abilities, arm and eye, I'm hoping that that just works out for me and I play well.
Yeah, and a quick word on that, because you are still waiting for a hip operation. How are you physically at the moment?
Squeaking, creaking, knocking, aching. Other than that, yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, who needs a squeaky floorboard when we've got Steve West's
Exactly
hips,
that, yeah.
Best of luck today.
We just had it done, but the other person with us was Andy Fordham, who was
24
larger-than-life character in both ways, and it was only a two-door, so I had to squeeze Steve in the back
and
somehow get Andy in the front, and it was one of the best trips I've ever had.
Check out of the week, the competition on Saturday already. We will see a few more of those. Steve West trying to do his own check out of the day competition here. Now he wants top through a 120. Oh, this is incredible.
Steve West.
Well, this is what he does have in the locker. And
51. Steve, you require 20.
Probably won't get another.
Game shot and the match, Steve West.
There we go. Steve West producing all up there with his best. Yeah, and it's his third of the day. He's also at 2-1-7-7s. He's actually
59.
emerging as the top scorer, really, in this group. But finishing has been at fault.
Game shot of the first leg.
No trouble there, though. And Adam Hunt does take the first leg against the legend.
No score. John, you require 40.
Can Part pick the pocket and pick up his first leg?
Game shot on the
Yes, he
second
can.
leg.
Top corner from the Canadian. One apiece.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
Adam Hunt opens up.
back at tops.
60.
Feeling a bit of angst now, Adam 40. Hunt. We were almost talking as if this game was done and dusted. And maybe he was feeling that way, but John Part, the ultra competitor he is, having none of it and forcing a decider. Hunt does have the darts. Hunt has left. Going double-double. gets the first part of the equation. Tops.
Game
Oh,
shot
what a
and
finish.
match, Adam Hunt.
Well, where did that come from? Adam Hunt struggling on the doubles all day, struggling towards the end of that match to hit the big target.
Game and his own mentality.
Game shot of the first leg.
The curve
Tony Wood.
continues. Wood takes the first leg against the throw.
After 12. So Tony Wood with the opportunity, 3 darts in hand,
Tony require
to
36.
complete all 4 of his winning legs in 5 visits to the board.
Looks like a useful guide. And it proves to be the
shot and
case,
match,
and it's a
Tony
useful
Wood.
performance from Tony Wood, the ADC qualifier. Oh, it's not even that, John. Well, that is a bit of a sin.
30.
Yeah, I think
Here
only
you
one
require
person gave me
20.
a bit of a thumping, and that was Conan Whitehead, but did get a little bit of revenge.
Game shot of the first leg. Kieran
Tien makes
Tien.
part pay.
He had the
81. Kieran, you require
dirty
16.
deflection.
2 8s. 2 4s.
Game shot of the third
3-0.
leg. Kieran Tien.
It's just steady away at the minute, isn't it?
84. Kieran, you require 32.
Got a couple of goes at double, but too late.
Game
Kieran
shot
Tien.
and the match. Kieran Tien.
Takes part apart, a 4-0 win. Can't complete the fireworks.
64. Adam, you require 65.
Tops.
Game shot of the second leg.
All square.
Adam Hunt.
Oh,
No score.
wrong bed.
Steve, you require 130.
Ross Smith must have a table book later. He's 5-0 up on Chris Landman in about 5 minutes.
Steve West punishing
Game
to the
shot of
hill.
third leg,
Adam Hunt
Steve
busts his
West.
score. Steve West fires in
No score.
whenever that may
Steve,
be.
you require 5.
Double 2.
Game
Nailed
shot of the
by
fifth
Steve
leg,
West.
Steve West.
But it was a very composed, very, very risky business. Pays off. I guess he thought the likelihood was that he wasn't going to hit it
44.
anyways.
Adam, you require
percentage play.
32.
And leaves a favourable double for his return. And
Game shot
Adam Hunt
and the
wins.
match. Adam Hunt.
Defeats Steve West, inflicts the first defeat on Steve West of this day in group.
Spending more of George's money. So the winner of the
41.
prediction league, outside of
Kieran, you require
us experts,
20.
would get a all expenses paid night here at the Super Series. A bit of travel money, accommodation, some beer tokens, and a night at the darts.
Game
Well
shot of the
worth
first
winning
leg,
that.
Kieran Tien.
Well, I might enter because I've never had any
Yeah.
expenses paid. Well, look, I wouldn't mind if Fallon turned up and hit one herself because it would be more history. The first broadcast 9-dart finish by a female player, if that were to happen. All the 18s.
Game shot of the
Beautiful.
second leg,
Picture
Tony
perfect
Wood.
from Tony Wood to level up this match at 1 apiece.
Yes.
100. Kieran, you
Well, he
require
could have chosen
10.
not to have left this, Kieran Tien. Well, Wood wasn't on a finish before the previous visit. Now he's had to tidy it up. Double 2.
Game shot of
Gets
the fourth
there in the
leg,
end.
Kieran Tien.
3-1 Tien. 1 away there. Well, he ended up on the bull. He probably
44.
would have ended up on the bull had he
Kieran,
hit
you
a
require
13 anyway.
20.
The reason players go 19s is because if you hit the treble, you're on a double, albeit double 11. If you hit the single, 60 left. Single for tops. Can't even call that old school thinking.
Game
I'd probably
shot
call it no
and a
school
match,
thinking.
Kieran Tien.
Kieran Tien.
If he cleans up the
114.
doubling, he could be the man to beat in the group, because scoring
Game shot of the
power
first leg, Adam
has
Hunt.
been stunning, and that's a
Having to check with our referee, Danny McNamara. Speaking of unearthing talents, that's another one.
54. William, you require 8. Game shot on the third leg.
Boland
William Boland.
Takes the lead.
$71. William, you require 10.
Double
Game
five
shot
for
on the fourth
Boland.
leg. William Boland.
Just
Little come on from Willie.
just an update. I forgot to get that.
60.
And that would mean
William, you
that
require 32.
4 would be bunched on 4 points. So that's
Game
exactly
shot
where
and a
we
match
are.
for
Willie
William
Boland leapfrogs Adam Hunt on leg difference with that win. A 4-2 success for him.
Championships or a World Series. Grown man
60.
crying about
John,
it.
you require
Yeah, well,
14.
We'll come back to it. I'd like to see John Part trending by the end of the day.
Game
So would
shot on
I.
the first leg. John Parrott. 49.
I don't think
Steve, you
many would have
require
had a Part
87.
whitewash in their accumulator.
Yeah, that'd be brave.
Game
it's
shot
not
on the
gonna
third
be,
leg. Steve
Because
West.
that is a full
54. John, you require 48.
3-2 and time on his side this time. Ooh, well, that was in. That
Game
is.
shot on the fifth leg. John Parrott.
And how about this for our
92.
weekly winner into
John, you
Champions
require
Week, Owen
24.
Bates. He did beat the UK Open champion Andrew Guild in 6-5.
And John
Game
Part
shot
has
and a
just
match,
beaten Steve
John
West
Parrott.
4-2, and he's off the mark at the Super Series. West was wonderful. Now, I can tell you that Fallon Sherrick has lost a third leg. It's
54.
Super Mario
John, you
so
require
far
40.
in that one.
She's got Adam Hunt's trouble today on the doubles.
Game shot on the
No-
first
no
leg.
trouble
Adam
there.
Hunt. 97. Adam, you require 66.
Well, he's 2 out of 3 in this match, and
Game
it's
shot on the third
really,
leg,
really
Adam
sharp.
Hunt.
This from Adam Hunt, who's had real.
123.
Tony Wood thinks he has
Tony
a bit of
requires
breathing
64.
space. A 2 double visit from Hunt. Let's put pressure on the 64. Remember, it's to save the match. Tony Wood at the point of no return. Got to hit the double. And
Game
does.
shot on the fourth leg. Tony Wood.
Losing 6-2. An average around 80.
121. Adam, you require
She's way
8.
better than that.
Game
But
shot and the match.
a
Adam
winning
Hunt.
end to the day for Adam Hunt, who defeats Tony in target trouble 20.
90. Kieran, you require 24.
2 12s then.
Yeah,
Game shot on
rewarded
the
for a
first leg,
beautiful setup.
Kieran Tien.
The missing is becoming a habit.
Kieran, you require 56.
Steve West may well only end the day on 4 points, despite winning his first 2 matches. Kieran Tien looking to break.
He has no problem finding the big 16. Doesn't
Game
have a
shot on the
problem
third leg,
finding the
Kieran
tops.
Tien.
180 in the leg.
Well,
You
including
are
a nice
108.
sit-down chat between myself and Mr. Mason alongside me.
Yeah, that was received very well. No,
Game shot on
Oh,
the fifth
beautiful.
leg. Steve West.
yeah, it was received very well by the.
Tackle.
I like it.
And it might cost
9.
him there because should have had 3 darts,
Steve, you require 50.
maybe even 4 at double. In the end, Steve West gets 2. And that is
Game
enough
shot
for him
and the
to
match,
win the
Steve
match.
West.
West signs off with victory against Kieran Tien, meaning that this group is going to be congested. And it's going to have to be double-double.
Game
Oh,
shot on
lovely.
the first leg.
It was
William
difficult, though. He had
Boland.
to navigate past that dart.
Yep,
Better stuff towards the back end of the day.
yep.
I must admit, I was worried after the first couple of matches. for John Part, but its
Game shot on the second leg.
peak is coming
umpires.
towards the end of the day. It's not so much this was his chance.
31. Willie may require
the chance
18.
gone? It
Game
has
shot on the fifth
now.
leg, William Boland.
That's a 5th consecutive.
Has his big chance.
88.
Both players blink on double 16. Part
Willie
then looking
requires
for
32.
parity and to force a deciding leg.
Game
Good
shot on the
dart,
sixth
big
leg,
dart.
umpires. 44. William may require 82.
Well, if he's going to win, he's going to have to hope Boland doesn't take this out. But it's 2 at double 16,
Game
and he
shot
only needs
and a match,
one.
William Boland.
And it's a big win for Big Willie. At the end of the day, John played his part, but ultimately.